Happy Halloween.
It's Halloweener.
Okay. I guess the day you'll be listening to this is the day after, so I hope you guys had a spooky and safe Halloween.
Yep.
Would you like to say what you are dressed as?
Happy Gilmore.
Give them your best line. Oh, yeah. Wait, stand up a tiny bit. The mic was blocking a little. Beautiful. Give them your best line from the movie.
The Price is Wrong, bitch.
Okay, I've never seen it, so I don't know.
That's a freaking shame. The fact that you've seen Waterboy but not Happy Gilmore is
I do like that movie.
kind of just my fault, but you know.
It's okay. I am dressed as a French skeleton, of course. It has a lot of personal meaning to me,
So spooky.
Yeah, really spooky. And you can't see him, but our sweetness is dressed up as a golden hot dog.
Yeah, he a hot dog with mustard.
So.
You got any words in French?
Croissant.
Okay, that's basically nothing.
Okay, I didn't take French. Frickin' je m'appelle Lily.
Wow.
Je m'appelle.
Jim Mypel.
Mm-hmm.
Jim.
So, anyways, I'm pretty sure I just proved my worth there.
That was very French of you. Very francophone.
Thank you. I feel like I should be smoking a cigarette indoors right now.
Yes, for sure.
Well, oh well. But of course,
Messed up.
in honor of this week,
Mm-hmm.
in honor of the spookiest time of year, the biggest spooky day of them all, today we are talking about top 10 spooky creatures.
Monsters, cryptids, just spooky guys.
Yep, you name it. We're talking about them.
You'll get it as we go along.
Yeah.
Try not to get too scared.
Yeah, if you get scared and you need to pull over and like call your friend,
Shit.
that's fine. We totally get it. This one will be our spookiest one you've ever seen. So, would you like to start us off?
Sure.
Happy Gilmore?
Number 10, just a good old fashioned witch. Those wicked little bastards with their ew noses.
And there's always a massive mole.
Oh, they have to
with
have
a couple
a mole.
hairs, yeah.
Witches are just iconic.
I will, spoiler alert, I will be speaking on them.
Figured.
But yeah, you can't really have this time of year without them. They're a staple.
Only time that they were good looking was I feel like one in Hocus Pocus.
Yes, played by Sarah Jessica Parker. She was the blonde one.
Yep.
Skinny, blonde, hottie.
But the front woman was she was a little ratchet. So.
Oh, the other two were ratchet in different ways. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, but it was awesome. That's such a good movie. That's one of my favorites.
It's a classic.
Nice.
God, old school Disney just hit different.
Especially during like holidays, like Halloween movies. I can't really think of Christmas ones off the top of my head, but I have Halloween on the brain.
They got good Christmas specials, like all the shows, the Kim Possible Christmas specials.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it was a sick show that nobody appreciates. Phil of the Future.
I loved Phil of the Future.
So good.
That was such a pure era.
So dumb.
TV.
Now it just sucks. I feel like Phineas and Ferb was like the last good Disney show.
Yeah, that was kind of
They went all downhill from
out.
there. Did you ever watch The Proud Family?
Of course.
So
Sugar
good.
Mama. The grandma.
Oh my God.
The best. I forget the theme song, but I remember it being like a banger. I don't remember how it goes though.
I don't know. I just remember the dad was a goof.
Yeah.
Wasn't the daughter's name Penny Proud?
And she was
like
played or voiced by Raven Simone.
Oh wow, fun fact.
Fun fact.
Sister.
Nice.
That's So Raven.
They even did one. So like the twins, the sister twins, their brother IRL had a show and it was called like Boy Genius or like something about that. Like he was this really smart kid and they played his older sisters in it. It didn't pop off the way Sister did, but
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
But yeah, witches. I guess we'll get into it later.
Yes.
As the hot dog man beats the hell out of his stuffed animal.
He's scared, okay?
He don't like witches.
No, he doesn't. He's nervous.
Yep. Just and we're back.
And we're back. Okay.
Witches.
Nice. A classic. My number 10 is one that we recently learned about, or at least I was unaware of. And this is a crazy creature known as the Jersey Devil.
Love it. Did that make my... Nope.
I'm going to be so burpy this episode. I feel it. Yeah. So apparently the lore is like...
Crazy.
This woman... It's like her...
It was her 13th child.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't want a 13th child. And it came out as like the devil and...
Climbed up her chimney.
Did it climb up the chimney? Or did it like die and climb up the chimney?
Probably that one.
It was so the 13th child came out as the devil because she wished she didn't have another kid. And then it went up the chimney and started
reverse Santa style.
Yeah, started effing with everybody in Jersey.
I just think it's funny the idea of this like pissed off kid who was like, you know what? Scram, mom.
Yeah. Climbs
up the chimney and then wreaks havoc on a town. And I also think it's a little sus how anyone who's asked about it is like, never heard of it. Nope, never heard of it.
Which is such BS. You're in Jersey.
Right, you know the lore. Like, you don't have to believe in it. So this is why I think that he's probably real now, because everyone is a little too sus about him.
There's something going on up there. It'd be like living in Washington and not knowing about Bigfoot.
Yeah, literally, and not even like, I don't believe,
Tahoe,
or I don't believe in it, but it's like never heard of it, and then they like scurry away. So I guess I'm team Jersey Devils real. But yeah, that was a new one.
Your hockey team's literally named the Devils.
Right.
Embrace it, you weirdos.
Right,
or
like
maybe they think it's one of those like, if we talk about it, it's gonna show up and eat us.
Well, you know what? Just have some fun. Just talk about him. Maybe make him feel loved. You know, he clearly hates his mom. He has some stuff going on. So
his mom hated him.
Yeah, there's some beef to be squashed. But anyways, I think the Jersey Devil is fun. Honestly, that'd be a fun Halloween costume. You just dress up. Speaking for the ladies, you dress up as a hot devil and then you just talk in a Jersey accent.
Yeah, what does it even look like?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes. What does it even look like? I feel like we didn't get a...
Well, what's weird is when I looked it up, some like drawings or whatever are very like it's a human, and some are like it's not at all. Like some are like part human, part demon vibe, but then some are like part horse, part demon. Nice. So maybe he
did it just
shapeshifts.
Come out of the womb as part horse, part demon, or was he chilling at the house for a while and then climbed up the chimney?
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need answers.
Yeah, come on.
But I just think he's he's just a rascal, and I like him for that.
Just a silly goose.
Yeah. So, and Jersey, like Jerseyans, if I may, just admit it that you at least know about him, because that's ridiculous.
Yep. Fun fact: Jersey has the most bears per capita in all of America.
Is insane.
I mean, Jersey's small, so.
Okay, fair.
But also they're everywhere.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that, huh?
Black bears, though. So you chilling. As long as you don't. If you see brown, you're dead.
Yeah,
you're done, son.
Brown, you're in the ground.
Yeah.
So.
Brown, lay down.
Black attack.
Black attack. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was taught, I guess.
Sure.
But yeah, the Jersey Dev.
Apparently there's bears in Yellowstone. There's like so many bears to the point. Maybe not Yellowstone. I think it's Yellowstone. Like the lawmakers have goofed and got rid of the bear hunting in that area. So now there's so many bears that there's like 5 in particular that just hunt human.
Can they be like, hey, my bad, bear hunting can be a thing again? Because that feels like that's what they should probably do. Not that I like hunting, but...
See, that's the thing. People that make the laws don't know shit about any of it. So they're just like, yo, killing bears is bad. So...
Well...
There's man-hunting bears out there, so look out, people.
Okay, I'm never going there. So check that off my list. Anyways, Jersey Devil, you little stinky.
Sick.
We see you.
All right, number 9. Just a clap. Oh, God.
It's going to be a burpy one, you guys. I'm already feeling bubbly.
It's Halloween.
Sorry.
It's got to be burpy.
We're getting silly.
Zombies.
Nice.
Just good old classic. Just eating some brain
Mm-hmm.
and just roaming around, just looking dead.
I can't even. So, like, I've never been one to really watch any, like, shows or movies with them, mainly because I get really grossed out.
You watched The Last of Us.
This is true, but
It's a weird zombie, though. It's like a fungus zombie.
Yeah.
And they run fast.
If it's, like, overly gory, I have a hard time with it. Not if it's done tastefully. That feels like the wrong word. But if it's not, like, the whole bit, I can do it. But I just think how crazy it would be to, like, you're in a zombie environment, let's say, and then you see, like, your little bro or, like, one of your college roomies zombified. I mean, instinctually, right away, boom, boom, gone.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have a problem just bodying that fool.
No, but just like, oh God, that'd be so weird.
It'd be a bummer, but they're getting bodied.
For sure, you have to. And I would hope that my loved ones, if I was zombified, they would do the same.
Yep, they better.
Yeah.
But also, I'm more of a fan of the zombies that can actually run. Like the Walking Dead zombies, I would tear those zombies up. Like, I would whoop ass.
Wait, refresh me, because it's been so long since I've seen, like, the 2 episodes.
What? Refresh on what?
Are zombies typically just slow walkers, or are they runners?
The classic ones
Okay.
just roam, but the cool ones and like I guess The Last of Us, they run pretty fast. I'm blanking on zombie movies
It's okay.
hard right now.
Zombieland? No.
Zombieland, yeah, they haul
They haul.
ass.
Okay.
What a sick movie. Woody Harrelson is an icon.
As we know, I've never seen it, but I do like that actor. So, yeah, zombies. I'm okay living in a world without them, but again, they similar to witches. Like, you can't have this time of year without them.
Yep. And every dude has always fantasized like, yo, if there's a zombie apocalypse, like, I'm whooping ass.
I
Like,
was gonna
there's
say, it feels much more like for the dudes. I've yet to meet that many girlies who have, like, brought up zombie scenarios.
We all have, like, that one friend or two where we're like, yo, we're going to his house. He's got a freaking arsenal, and we are tearing through some zombies.
That is real, actually. Yeah. Well, shouts out to the zombies.
Yep.
My number 9, okay, you're going to have to hear me out, because they are not a typical Halloween member. But it's a mermaid. Here's why. Obviously, I love a mermaid.
Mermaids are sketchy.
Thank you.
Did you watch the fuck, I can't even talk, Discovery Channel documentary back in the day?
I think I did, because I have vague, like, memories of it, but also my memory's not great.
They were some ugly bastards.
Yes. So I put them there because they don't typically get a rap for being, like, a spooky creature, but they were sly little devils, because essentially they weren't just, like, pretty girls that would be like, oh, you're so cute, you little sailor. They would lure them in with their whateverness.
Hymns.
Yeah, their little
Their song.
songs, their siren songs. And then just drown some little rascals. So I feel like they deserve a spot in the spooky, like, club. I don't know.
Yeah, the Little Mermaid really, like,
Exactly.
romanticized the mermaid.
It was great PR for the mermaids. Like, definitely got them looking in a good light. But yeah, like, any of the actual lore about them is
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's really bad. So
I need to go back to shitting on mermaids. F mermaids.
I think they should do, and this will never happen, obviously, but they should do, like, a realistic Little Mermaid where she just, like, her whole bit is she tries to drown Prince Eric. Like, I think tell it like it is kind of a thing.
Nice.
So yeah, just thought I'd throw them in there for a little fun.
Make mermaids scary again.
Literally.
Missa.
If either presidential candidate said that, I would vote for them. and that's just an invitation.
I want to be a whale psychiatrist.
Okay, let me just say this. Politics aside, whoever you vote for, that's your prerogative. We won't push anything. But just from a purely comedic standpoint,
Trump is funny.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna say that. Him saying, I want to be a whale psychiatrist.
Hilarious.
It's like literally, like there's so much merch.
That's peak Trump.
It's so silly.
Trump is so funny.
I just, like.
He is, oh my God.
So, we won't push anything, obviously. But I just think that it has to be known that he said that for real. And that's crazy.
Oh my God. I think my favorite part of the Joe episode was when Joe goes, what would you do? How would you have prevented Russia from invading Ukraine? He goes, what I would have done, I would have gone to Putin. I would have said, you're not going there. You're not going to Ukraine. Putin, you're not going to Ukraine. It's like, what? Which you know he would have.
No, that's exactly what he would have done.
It's so funny.
It's just, I know that it's his real voice and it's his real cadence and everything, but I would like to believe that he's just dedicated, like the world's most dedicated to the bit. It's just unreal. But anyways, whale psychiatry aside, mermaids, number 9.
Fair enough.
You sly little dogs.
Good one.
Thank you.
Good one. Good sleeper one.
I know.
Number
surprise.
8, mummies.
Nice.
Yo. If you had a mummy run up on you, I would poo everywhere.
I would. Yeah.
That'd be terrifying. Especially like the Mummy Returns, Brendan Fraser type mummy, where they're like all crusty and their mouths are out.
Ugh. Yeah.
Hell no. That's not a fun mummy.
I'm trying to think of a fun mummy though.
Like a night at the museum.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one.
Those are fun mummies.
Yeah, because they're always, every freaking like person in that museum always had like some zingers.
Oh.
And all these little zefts they brought to the table. But yeah, legitimate mummy would be actually like, you don't think of it as one of the scarier whatever, but IRL, that would be horrifying.
Oh my God.
Like traumatizing.
Only thing though is I do feel like they're kind of slow.
This is
like
true.
the
You
zombie.
don't really...
So I'm gonna outrun that bastard unless he's got like some powers with sand, and then he like traps your feet in sand, and then you're screwed.
Oh, then it's a wrap. Then you're done.
Or he like throws his wrap at you.
Oh, and then you too are a mummy.
Damn, you get mummified.
How do you kill a mummy?
With
do you like stab it in a certain place? Can they even be killed?
I don't know. I've never seen The Mummy.
Neither have I. Shocking.
I think you gotta like use its old toy or something. Like I don't know.
Wait, like how did
slap him upside the head with his own staff?
I feel like this could be me just literally pulling this.
Unravel it.
Yeah, or isn't it always like they have to like push him back into the little coffin thing and then they close it and for some reason he's like okay with it?
Yeah, something like that. Or you have like a medallion that freaking shine on him.
Yeah, you just get blind to death. Yeah, that's a good one. A classic. I just lost my train of thought. It was about Night at the Museum. Oh well.
What was better, Night at the Museum or Night at the Smithsonian?
Hold on now. I'm gonna go Night at the Museum.
Can't go wrong with the classic.
Yeah.
But they didn't do bad with the sequel.
No, they didn't. It was a good one, which is rare, I feel like.
We have to do a top 10 sequel and or top 10 worst sequel in lieu of Joker Foley did.
Oh my God. See, that's who I am. I'm pretty good.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that was just, it's like, if it was a color, it was just beige. It just was so bleh. It was whatever.
Like, but the ending almost made it worth it.
The ending was good. I just wish the rest of the movie was. Like, there was moments, But overall, it was just like, I think also because the first one was so good, you're thinking you're getting that or hoping you're getting that again.
I wonder who pitched the musical idea. You think Lady Gaga came in and was like, guys, let's make it a musical? Or do you think Todd Phillips,
I think
the director, was just like, yo, all in on the musical, let's go?
maybe it was kind of both, because I'm like, the fact that they had someone who was a singer, but I'm like, I would think it wasn't her idea. I don't know, but whoever, it was just freaking bad.
Not good.
Not good. Okay, my number 8, he's just a cryptid, I guess you would say. And it's the Kraken.
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
I remember watching was it Pirates?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, and like I just always remember like as a little kid watching that and being like, "Oh, cool, that's like a new nightmare unlocked." No, that's actually sick.
To run into a giant squid in the ocean, you're screwed.
It's done. Like you don't even have a chance. So you might as well just accept it or like beat him to the punch.
And they're just ew. At least like a whale's not like gross. If you get blasted by a whale, you just got like a giant squid with its suction cups just coming down on you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And their mouths are disgusting. You get inked.
Yeah, oh my god, inked to death. Terrible.
Bummer.
Big bummer.
Absolute bummer.
Yeah, and I have a fear of water and water creatures in general, so I'm like, this would be just someone I don't want to ever meet. I wish that I looked up how like big it said.
Huge.
I know, but I wish I had the exact whatever.
Like the size of a ship and then some.
Probably like the size of multiple.
Like a cruise ship.
Literally, oh my god, literally. Freaking the fully loaded cruise ship. That's the Kraken.
Whoa.
So, yeah, so good on that. Would be kind of cool if it was real, cool and terrifying.
I bet it was real at the time. Giant squids were real.
That's true.
/ maybe still are.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
So the Kraken had to be real at one time.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm glad I'm living in a time where it was a thing of the past.
That's one of those things where it's kind of like, why does every culture have a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just speaking out of my ass here, but I swear every culture has like a Kraken or a giant squid. It's for good reason.
Yeah, or like something within that like family. Yeah, that's true. So maybe there is something to it, but shout out Pirates movie for scaring me as a youth.
God, the first 2 Pirates of the Caribbean were so good, and then they just stopped making sense.
How many did there end up being?
I swear there was like 6.
7, I felt like.
6 or 7.
Yeah, because I just remember at a certain point being like, oh, another one.
Yeah, once I feel like Orlando Bloom left the scene, it was booty.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't know when to. Let's just let a good thing be.
Yeah, I think it was the 3rd one at World's End. That sounds like the 3rd one. Me and my dad went to go see it. We got done and we were walking out. I was like, what? Like, what was that about? What just happened? He's like, I don't know. I didn't understand any of that.
God.
None of it made sense after the 2nd one.
Which one, though, was the one where he's like singing I Have a Jar of Dirt? When Johnny Depp's character is like, I got a jar of dirt. It was
that when he was stranded in the desert?
I think so.
That might have been the 3rd one at World's End.
Yeah, because I feel like it was one of the later ones. I did love that moment as a kid. For some reason, that was so silly to me. But yeah, the first 2 are so perfect.
Amazing.
And then it did just get kind of like...
It made no sense.
Okay.
It made no sense.
Do you think that if they did a reboot, or like maybe not a reboot, but like another thing...
I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it. The only thing they're allowed to do at this point is a prequel. The coming of Captain Jack
A
Sparrow.
prequel would
That's
be
it.
really good,
That's the
actually.
only acceptable Pirates of the Caribbean movie I will accept.
That's actually a really good idea to like see how he got to where he.
That'd be phenomenal.
Okay,
I'm all in on that.
movie studios, if you're listening, which I know you are.
Yeah, that one's for free.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
There you go.
Well,
a Captain Jack Sparrow prequel would go
be
so
sick.
hard.
That
Do
I
it.
could get behind.
Come on, Disney.
Please.
You guys are just pumping out trash.
Redeem yourselves.
I don't think there's any coming back.
No.
They are cooked,
It's
as the
gone.
kids would say.
And boy do they say it. Well, the Kraken, get out of my face and out of the seas.
God.
Yeah.
Yes. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know, now I kind of want to watch the first one.
God, like it was just such a big deal that Disney was making a PG-13 movie.
Mhm.
Everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is so edgy."
I know you felt kind of bad, yeah. It was so good.
Yep.
It'd be
all right.
interesting to watch now, though, and see, like, how young...
Nope, it still holds up.
No, I'm saying it'd be interesting to watch and see how young Johnny Depp looks then, just because of, I don't know, time. So, we might need to do a little rewatch.
Yep. The freaking the fight scene, the very first one where they're like in the rafters.
Yep. Oh, you'll never forget it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just
Every dude
masterful.
wanted to do that, and every gay girl wanted to do that. And then every girl was like, I want Orlando Bloom to fight for me like that.
Yep.
It was iconic. Perfect. So.
All right, number 7, Dementors from Harry Potter.
Ooh, I like it.
Freaking horrifying. That was like one of the first scary things you saw coming up as a kid.
Yes.
Like when they were sucking the soul out of...
And you're like, okay, you guys didn't have to go that scary. Like, God.
What was it, the 4th one? Did they were introduced? They might have like...
It was
either the 4th or 5th one when
Yeah.
they started like...
I think
when
it was
that-
4.
Yeah, when that one scene where it was getting his soul sucked by the Dementor.
In the little alleyway or tunnel.
Yes,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's when Harry Potter got dark.
I know, but it's so good.
Oh, the 4th one's the best one. That's the best book.
Ooh, I've never
That's
read
the best
books.
movie. What the
We've
hell?
talked about this because I said I want to get like the box set and then read through them because I
That's
never
a
have.
shame.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's the best book series ever.
Dang, we should. I always say we should rewatch, blah, 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 but those movies would be so fun to rewatch, especially.
Those are good Halloween movies.
Right,
Those
right.
Are great ones.
But
for
yeah,
Halloween.
when they introduced the Dementors, that's when you're like, oh, I guess I'm an adult now.
Yep.
That's when things got scary.
Because the 3rd one had a little bite to it.
Which one was the third one?
Prisoner of Azkaban with
I love that. Sirius Black.
Sirius Black.
I loved him.
It started turning a little bit, but it was still a little
Yes.
light.
And the Bellatrix Lestrange, she was yeah. Yeah, the 3rd they sprinkled it in and then they really freaking punched you in the face.
They
with in the
ramped it
4th.
up in the 4th, and
Yeah.
it went all downhill from there.
Dementors is really good. I like that.
Yep.
I remember I don't know if this story is worth telling, but I'll make it quick. I was in a choir and there was this girl who was so annoying, and she was always telling us we had to open our mouths more to project. And she literally, I remember her saying, like, you have to just do it kind of like how the Dementors were. And she was so serious, and we were all like, her name was Olivia. And we were like, girl, no offense, what are you saying? So now I'll always think of her when I think of Dementor. So I guess shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Olivia.
Yeah, she was the actual worst. But yeah, those things were scary. I don't know. My little heart as a child couldn't really do that. But I also feel like at that time in my life, I was still in the church. And there was moms who were like, this is demonic. This is getting demonic.
It's always been It's witches and wizards. What?
I know, but sometimes you were like, I luckily didn't grow up with parents who were like, you cannot watch Harry Potter. It is the devil. It is the devil. But I had a lot of friends whose parents were like that. And so I remember when like the Dementors showed up, I was like, Mom, like, we can still watch this though, right? And luckily she was like, what? Yeah. But yeah, that's a good one. Dementors. I like that. My number 7 is just a classic Halloween, and it's vampires. I know.
Wow.
A little low.
Super low.
And for that I apologize to the vampire community, but wanted to include them. They're a classic. The concept is really strange, but we've all kind of just accepted it. I guess maybe Twilight or
Okay, this is excluding the Twilight vampires because they're weird.
We're talking about old school little like cape.
Yeah, dope vampires. Like,
yeah.
I was gonna say not the emo Twilight ones, but like, aren't all vampires kind of emo by default?
I guess so.
Or
yeah,
gothic,
I don't really know.
At least.
Yeah, maybe not emo, but gothic. But they're definitely not jolly.
You my bad there. You were like, oh, the concept of vampires is weird. Like, you bite somebody and then they become a vampire, so to speak.
Yeah.
Somebody has always likened that to kid lovers. So.
Wait, really? I've never heard that. Interesting.
It's like somebody loves a kid a little too much and they grow up and they turn into kid lovers as well. Like a vampire bite.
I've never heard that. That's interesting.
Fun simile there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we won't like dive into that theory for reasons, but yeah, because I have always, I mean, granted, obviously all of these things have kind of like silly lore or whatever, but just the concept of that has always been weird. And then I always feel like, I guess just as a woman, like dudes who dress up as that, you're like, okay, this is just an excuse to like get close to girls' necks all night. Yeah, so that is really interesting. I'm gonna look into that.
I don't know. I think it's just somebody being like, oh, it's kind of like a vampire.
But I mean, the like analogy, like, it checks out.
I'm gonna take it at face value and say that's where it originated from.
Well, boom. And we're not gonna fact check.
Yep.
But yeah, just felt like we couldn't really have Halloween without those little crazy rascals.
Those little bastards.
Yeah.
Interview with a Vampire. Absolutely phenomenal movie.
I know. I need to see that.
So good.
Everyone, because some of my siblings have seen it. Like, everyone that I've heard talk about it is like, oh, it's seriously so good.
And you're gonna want to shit on it just because it has Tom Cruise starring in it, and you're like, huh.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest cruiseman, but I'll give it a chance.
We always say that, and then you start watching a Tom Cruise movie, and you're like, this is why he's a star. This is great. It's never bad.
It's because Scientology. Because God has favored him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that how Scientology works? I don't think so.
What am I thinking of then? Who's the head of Scientology?
Hubbard.
L.
Ron Hubbard.
Okay.
A top 10 redhead.
Have we done top 10 cults?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Okay. If we have
top 10 religions.
Ooh, I like. Okay, sorry, side note, but that movie, yes, I do want to see that because I feel like everyone who has talked about it is like, you don't think it's gonna be that good, but then it's really good. And I'm like,
it doesn't
okay,
make sense.
I need to see what they're talking about. So, but yeah, my number 7, Vampires.
Yep.
Love you guys.
All right. Number 6. I think this one back in the day got way more love, and he's just underrated nowadays. It's the werewolf.
Nice.
He needs to make a comeback.
Yeah, he's been like definitely off.
He was big in like the 80s, 70s, whenever that like Werewolf of London movie came out.
80s.
That feels very 80s.
Yeah.
The werewolf movies scared the hell out of people. He had his day.
And they could do some like really crazy stuff with like, wow, you kind of just blew my mind because I haven't thought about how like you don't ever see werewolf movies now, or like he doesn't really have his moment anymore.
Done.
Yeah.
Werewolves are dope because they're just a normal dude during the day, and then that full moon comes out, you're screwed.
I do feel like, and I'm just gonna spoiler it, I will talk about this in a second, but I feel like if studios started making werewolf movies again, depending on who they cast as like the dude, there's gonna be, and not to sound sexist, but I'm a girly, so it's fine. There's gonna be like an uptick of girls being like, okay, but like it's kind of hot.
I think to do a werewolf movie, don't do CGI, do practical effects.
Okay.
Because that's what made the old ones so good. They made like a CGI one, and it was corny.
Yeah, you'd have to be so careful with that.
It was just cornball central.
Big cornball city.
Like, it sucked.
That's a good point.
That's what killed CGI killed the werewolf.
You heard it here. And this is breaking news.
Damn.
Coming to you live from France.
Damn.
He's over it. Yeah, I don't know why it's blowing my mind so much, but like when you think of scary movies now, even for like a while, like you don't really have any of.
Well, I guess Twilight had werewolves with Jacob,
but still, that doesn't count.
We're taking Twilight and just kind of setting it aside.
As someone who, before the fans attack me, as someone who loved the movies in my tween years, I'm sorry, like I don't think about them as an adult. And some people do. I even have friends who love them, and I'm like, that's slay. Like we can watch it. I'm all for it. But like when I think of like Halloween spooky vampire werewolf, I do not think of them.
No.
So I'm taking them out.
I don't like Jacob's werewolf. It's not a cool he doesn't come out at like the full moon. He can like transform when he wants.
Okay.
He's too wolfy. He needs to be more man.
Yeah.
And like stand on his feet and like have ripped up pants.
He did have some ripped pants, but it was kind of just like, oh, these are my jorts that I cut. Yeah. It wasn't like because of your wolfness.
Yeah.
If you were a girly, and this you have to decide right now, would you be Team Jacob or Team Edward? And follow up, which one was I?
You were Team Jacob.
Okay.
For sure.
That was a little too quick. Yes, I was.
And I'd probably, I don't know. I'm whack. I'd have been Team Edward.
I do feel like you would have been Team Edward too.
I read the first book.
What girl did you have a crush on that you?
Nobody. I was just like, what's the hype about? And
Interesting.
One of my boys was reading it, and he was like, dude, it's actually pretty good. I was like, all right, fine.
Shout out to your
it.
boy.
Yep.
I will say, actually, so I know you won't remember all of the siblings because there was like 50. Everyone was like, Edward is so hot. And I had a crush on his weird brother, Jasper.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know why I was.
Sicko.
Yeah. In like high school, I was like, okay, but no one's talking about Jasper. Literally. And I still kind of stand by that. He didn't get enough love. But anyways, I don't even know what we were talking about. The werewolf.
Yeah, werewolves.
Yeah.
They need to make a comeback.
Make America wolf again.
Like the werewolf is such a... Can't you only kill like a silver bullet?
Yes.
So like such a sick concept. Let's go. We need a good werewolf movie.
Who should we cast, or who should the collective we cast?
I don't want anybody known. Just be some weirdo.
You don't think Tom Hardy? I think he'd be great.
Yeah.
Cause he's still like, oh, he'd be hot or whatever, but he'd be like, I lived with wolves for 3 years for this role.
I don't want it. I don't want somebody known. I want an unknown.
Okay, I back it. Well, werewolves, we're rooting for you.
Yep.
My number 6, honestly, it could have been higher, but it's just classic. Whatever, we'll stick it in the middle, and it's just ghosts, little ghosties.
God. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you?
I'm thinking. Sure.
I think, here's what I'll say.
I've had like weird shit happen where you're like, damn, what was that?
Yes, same. Not a lot, but just a couple times where I'm like, and also I'm like, there's so much crazy stuff out there that can't be explained. So the idea of ghosts, like that being a concept, doesn't seem that outrageous to me. Do they scare the living doo-doo out of me? Of course. Do I not like being alone because of them? Of course.
Yeah, but like, how much harm is a ghost really gonna do?
I think that's where like the lines blur for me of my like church upbringing of like what's ghosty and what's demonic.
Yeah, demon will tear your ass
Yeah.
up. Stay away from that.
So I think, but in the church, I feel like that all gets kind of meshed into one.
Ridiculous.
So, but I do think it's interesting. Like, I get spooked, but like the one place in a neighboring town of ours that's supposed to be haunted, it's like I would like to go there.
The inn.
Yeah. It's really interesting to me. So, I think they're probably lurking.
Yeah, something's going on there.
But also, what do you think the difference is between ghosts and ghouls? Because you know how they kind of get like roped in together?
I think they're all the same.
Just another term.
Yeah, ghoul might be a little more goofy. Maybe not goofy is definitely the wrong word. A little more
less harmful, maybe.
I was gonna say more harmful.
Oh,
like
interesting.
they're coming at your ass.
Okay, ghosties are innocent. Ghouls, you need to watch out.
Yeah, look out for those ghouls.
Interesting.
Because Casper was a ghost. He was chilling. But a ghoul
yeah,
sounds
you don't get
creepy.
Casper the ghoul.
Yeah.
What was that one place, and you don't have to say the actual location, but the one that your mom was telling us about? Because when we almost went to the family reunion, there was like a place we were going to stay, and like across the street, it was like hella haunted. Do you remember?
Somewhere in West Virginia?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that'd be an interesting place. I don't know if I'd want to stay overnight, but I'd want to visit.
Oh, are you talking about the house I used to stay at a haunted house.
Maybe
that house
that's
was
what
haunted as shit.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Like the upstairs was haunted.
I just got freaking chills.
Yo, you'd hear some weird shit sleeping downstairs.
Like what?
That just bumps and shit. Like it was weird.
Yeah, I don't want to stay there.
And you'd see
I'm getting chills.
people would see like a ghost sit in the window, like in the attic.
Nope.
That house was mad haunted.
Nope.
I think they sold it though.
I get so easily spooked with that.
The biggest crock of shit though is a ghost tour. You never see anything. It's so dumb.
No.
They're always like, that building burnt down and 10 people died. They see ghosts, and you're just like,
No, I think a tour would be fun of like an old historic place and be like, hey, there's rumors that General blah blah blah.
they're not cool. I went on.
I think it'd be fun to go on one.
It's so mid. It'd be cool if you went with like 4 people and walked through like an asylum or something.
Ooh, that'd be crazy.
That'd be a fun ghost tour.
I
But
don't know
like
if
the
I'd do
typical
that.
ghost tour where you just walk around a historic downtown at like sunset.
See, I think I would like that
stupid.
because I would feel safe. I don't want to go to one where I think like one's gonna actually appear. I don't want to talk to them.
There was one place we went to, me and my boys. I don't know. They were just like, this place is haunted. And it was hot. It was like the middle of summer. Maybe the end of summer.
I feel
Irrelevant.
like you told me this.
It was at night. And as soon as we crossed this one part, like it got cold as shit.
See, then they're real. Boom.
Like, that stuff is terrifying. I was like, all right, guys, we can dip. And they were like, nah, we gotta keep going. I was like, we survived. Clearly.
Yeah. No, I had Shan and then one of our other friends would always take me to these haunted little towns like in the middle of nowhere, and I was always the like Debbie Downer friend because I would get so scared. And then I remember they brought us to this one road that was supposedly really haunted, and it was like if you say a certain whatever, like your car starts tweaking out or whatever. And I was like, no, like we're not doing this. And my friend Kelly, who was driving, like said the thing because she was all about it. And then she, just to mess with me, started like doing weird like stuff with the car. And I was like, I literally hate you people. Like, what are we doing? I'm not trying to get like latched onto.
That shit, when you feel the temperature just like drop,
I can't
crazy.
even. I would have
That shit is scary.
sprinted out of there.
Well, we were outside. We were like walking down a path or something. It was so weird.
Did they freak out too?
Yeah, everybody was
Good.
like, dude, what the hell?
No. I'm so good at I like that from a distance. I want to do the boring ghost tour. I don't want to feel cold chills. So, anyway, shout out to my ghosts and to my ghouls. Don't harm me. Love you guys so much.
Yep.
Yep.
Number 5, King Kong.
Interesting. A scary, sir.
Yo, if King Kong actually pulled up, you're done.
It's over. It's same with the Kraken. It's like, just accept it.
He's lost your life, bud.
Literally.
But he's a monster with a heart because he loved that one chick.
He loved that woman.
Yeah, he straight up loved that woman. He carried her to the top of the Empire State Building while he was fighting airplanes.
Also, what a confusing thing to be the girl and be like, yeah, I guess he's just like crazy in love with me. Like, what an interesting existence that's gotta be.
She was the one that could get to him.
They were like an OG, like kind of Tarzan Jane situation.
Whoa, they really were.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The Peter Jackson movie slapped. Everybody kind of shat on it because it was too long, but the new one that came out with Jack Black and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
I just need a button that says I've never seen it and then just to hit it. Because at this point, it's like,
what do you do? Like, what?
I just did theater. Like, I didn't watch anything. I was just like doing lines of rehearsing lines for theater.
You were doing lines?
For sure.
Yeah, you were doing lines in theater.
Yeah. That's all I did, really, for like 12 years. Anyways, but yeah, King Kong.
As American as it gets.
Like, truly.
I would have put Godzilla on the list, but
I didn't even think about them. I'm like so like Halloween ghosties goosties. That's a good one though.
But I had to put King Kong because America.
Of course.
But who's gonna win in a fight?
Who? Oh, gotcha.
King Kong or Godzilla? I can't remember who won in the movie. I feel like they kind of like teamed up to fight an alien or some shit in the movie, which completely just makes the title of the movie
misleading.
Yeah. It's not Kong versus Godzilla. It's
Kong, Godzilla v.
Well, they're fighting each other for like the first 2 battles, and then they have to team up to fight the alien. It's like, what the hell are we doing here? Just have one of them kill each other. Come on.
Well,
stop making this convoluted and like a.
It's about brotherhood, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would like to think King Kong's winning that fight, but Godzilla sprays fire.
I would still, I think, put my money on King Kong.
I think he's stronger.
Yeah.
He's more
he just needs
agile.
to grab Godzilla by the little neck and then fling him around.
He can move around more.
Right.
Godzilla can't climb up a building.
Yeah, that's true. All he has to do is literally climb. And then Godzilla's like, well, I mean, I guess see you down here.
He could just knock the building down.
Or he could fire still at him. But I think my money's still on King Kong.
America.
Happy. Whoa, that was just a dance that he likes to do for America.
Yep.
Don't freak out, anyone. Okay, my number 5 we already mentioned. It's The Witch. I would say the girlies are really in their witch era right now. Like, the witch is back in full swing. Not in like movies, but
I don't
just
think the witch has ever been gone.
Yeah, like, but I feel like there's some resurgence.
Maybe it's a staple.
Maybe it's because like crystals and that kind of thing. Like, I just feel like modern witches are everywhere if you think about it.
I think people are just into Wiccanism. Wiccan?
Yeah.
Being a Wiccan, whatever that is. Being Wiccan.
I won't name drop, but wasn't your brother's ex?
Probably.
I swear she was, because I remember she posted like a little picnic, but there was tarot cards, and I was like, wait, invite me. And then she's like, oh, it's like one of her practices.
Which one?
when we
The one
first
that he
started
moved
dating.
into with?
No,
Oh,
previous.
okay, yeah.
She was of the Wiccan.
Those dirty Wiccan.
But yeah, I just feel like the witch is really here to stay, and I kind of love it.
If you tell me you're Wiccan, in my mind that says you don't shower.
See, if you tell me you're Wiccan, I immediately go to like, can you read my tarot cards? I'm more interested if you tell me you're Wiccan. I'm like all in. My cousin's girlfriend, full blown Wiccan witch.
See, I hear Wiccan, I think you don't shower, you got gauges that stink
Oh,
to
no, no,
high
no.
hell.
She showers. She's beautiful. She just, I don't know, does witchcraftery. I don't really know what they do. I'm going to be so real.
Does she have a cauldron?
Probably
what
during
they're called?
Halloween. No, but she's so cool. And like you'd meet her and by her style you would know. But by her demeanor, she's like, when I met her the first time, I was like, oh my God, a witch. I'm so excited. And then she's like, hi, it's so good to meet you. And I was like, what?
That's how they get you.
And I mean, she could. Like, she's the coolest person ever. So shout out her. But yeah, girlies love witches. Witches love girlies. We are all one and the same. So I probably should have put this one higher. I literally, like, when a girl tells me they're a witch, I'm like, we're friends for life. We're friends for life.
I wonder where the broom, how that became a thing. It's pretty weird that they like fly around on a broom.
That's true.
Shout out to Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. That shit slapped.
That was the best freaking show. Her aunts were so crazy. Oh my God, that show slapped. Yeah, what is with the broom? I wonder.
So dumb.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it's
know.
alright for dudes in Harry Potter to ride brooms.
Hmm?
For the dudes to ride.
Oh,
a
you said, but
broom.
it's all right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And guess what? I didn't do my research on that. I just said I like witches. So that's my number 5. Honestly, I'm kind of mad I didn't put it higher, but you live and you freaking learn.
Nah, it's right where it should be.
Last thing before we move on, my mom used to sing this song every Halloween, and the lyrics, I won't sing it, but the lyrics are stirring and stirring and stirring my brew. Woo, woo. And she would have a cauldron and be like bubbling, and she would do like she's doing a witch. And that's such a core, pure childhood memory for me. And I will continue to do that for my own child.
All right.
So,
Fair enough.
anyways.
Okay, number 4. The Xenomorph from Alien. Just the big, scary alien
Okay.
from the movie.
Yep. Got
the
it.
big
No, I know what you're talking about.
black with the giant head.
Yes. I actually do. This isn't a bit. I
with
do
the
know.
2 mouths.
Yep.
Sneaky.
I am so good on meeting this sir forever.
It's actually a lady.
And that was a
It's
test.
a queen.
Yep. And
The
that was a
queen.
test. And you passed. Congratulations. But yeah, again, that's one where like if you were to stumble upon that IRL, you would die of a heart attack.
And you're in space.
That's double whammy terrifying. That would be horrifying. Okay. I hate on sci-fi films. I have not that much draw for these movies, but I do need to give them a chance because apparently they're super great. And you know what? I want to be part of culture.
Yeah, you really hating on the sci-fi.
I really never am drawn to sci-fi.
Nobody is. And then they start watching and they're like, this is sick.
There are some individuals.
Okay, well, we're
such
not
as
talking.
Bobby Lee.
Yeah, we're not talking about the 2%er here, okay?
Yeah.
The people that like Star Trek over Star Wars. Is Star Wars? Star Wars is sci-fi.
I would think so.
It's sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird to think.
Yeah, I guess you don't really.
I mean, science fiction, they're flying around planet to planet. They have a freaking saber made of light. They got
I guess
blasters.
You do typically, at least in my head, I think of it more as like a fantasy. Huh.
It's definitely sci-fi, though.
No, definitely. Yeah, but the Alien like movie series I need to give. I need to give a chance.
They are so good. I need to see the new one.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we do, I guess. I have to jump right in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be a terrifying creature to come face to face with. And like you said, like you're in space. So
They're
like
sneaky.
No.
Fast.
And like where are you gonna go?
Scary looking.
Yeah. I'm good.
That's kind of all I got to say.
But I do think that like creature on the ground would still be scary, but maybe you'd have more places where you could like escape to. In space, best of luck to you.
Ooh.
It's done. So
You're not going outside.
Nope.
I'd rather go outside and just freeze to death.
I would just shoot myself right on out. I'd say thanks.
Yep. I wouldn't even try fighting. I'd be like, oh, who's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, you guys.
Eject.
Yeah, literally immediate. I'm not putting up a fight.
I don't even want an escape pod. I just want to escape.
Yeah. The permanent escape.
Yeah.
The plan. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be a big day here. And you'll find out why, don't worry. My number 4 can be a quickie. Any more thoughts you want to say on Alien before I move forward?
Nope. Great movie.
Okay. We already touched on this, but it's the werewolf.
Yep.
I do love your idea of let's bring them back. He hasn't had his moment in quite some time. I do think the girlies are going to be like, wait, but like it's kind of hot. And I'm kind of excited for that, you know?
There just hasn't been a good werewolf movie in forever. He needs his time again.
I know, he's literally just been waiting. He deserves it. So
there's so much you can do with that.
There really is. And there, you know, there's going to be some sad attempts, and that's okay. But I think it's time we shed some light back on our boy.
Let's go. Full moon.
Yeah.
Silver bullets.
Yeah, it is always interesting the like very like
Specific.
precise. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder where the hell they got that idea from.
Right. Or like, what is it? Isn't it the vampires where it's like the garlic and then the steak and the like?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, wear garlic and just steak
And then you'll be
'em
chilling.
a wood steak and they're dead.
Except for the Cullens, probably. I feel like they were like, we love garlic, especially on our flatbread artisanal pizzas.
Yep.
But yeah, the werewolf, we're welcoming you with open arms, open paws, if you will. So, that's all I have to say about him.
Oh God.
We already spoke.
Yep.
So.
All right, number 3, just a good old classic. It's Frankenstein's monster.
Same. Nice.
Just a freak of a conception.
I know.
Honest to God, I've never seen Frankenstein, but who doesn't know about Frankenstein's monster?
Yeah.
What is he? He's just a dude that he brought back to life.
I don't know if
using a lightning storm. It's alive.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was a person that he just like kind of resurrected in a funky way, or if it was like truly a like build your own, start from scratch kind of a thing.
Just a DIY dude.
Right. Maybe he was just a DIY, like the original Build-A-Bear kind of situation.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But I do love the little like pointies out of his neck. I do like that he's always like 10 feet tall and just like a big old dummy, which of course.
I want to watch the original movie, the old black and white one. Never seen it. It still holds up apparently. Everybody says it's amazing.
We should watch it. That'd be really fun.
Yep.
I wonder where we could even find that.
Everywhere.
You think? Probably, especially during the spookiest week of all.
If I don't have a streaming service that doesn't have it, then F.
Then we're just
because I've got too many.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a classic.
I bet that's on like Paramount or some bullshit. It just feels like a Paramount movie.
That does feel very Paramount-y. Or maybe even Apple TV.
Oh my God. No. Apple TV is, without Ted Lasso, Apple TV is straight up dookie hole.
For sure. Which is why they gave the Ted Lasso people booty booties of money.
Apple TV without Ted Lasso sucks shit.
Okay. This is a family-friendly show. We don't
Since
need to.
when?
We don't need. It's Halloween, for cripe's sake.
We started off with Halloweener. Okay.
You started off. I did say Halloween. You know what? Okay, fine. I do agree with you though. Apple TV would be literally nothing without Ted Lasso, and I'd say it to their face. But yeah, we should watch that though. That'd actually be. We have to watch like.
So much.
You have to literally like. You can't work at all on Thursday. It's just gonna be a watch.
I have to work because of the costume contest.
No, I know, but you can't like actually do. Like we'll just kind of hang out and watch.
Well.
Okay, well.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, he's a classic.
Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein was the creator.
The creator. Yeah. And he's just a lovable. I know that he's like a monster, but I think he's really just misunderstood.
As we all are.
Oh, God, ain't that the frickin' truth?
Some deep shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can hop onto your number 2.
Dracula/vampires.
Nice.
It's just like the OG goth kid. It's the OG emo.
God, yeah.
That's all he is.
Yeah. He really is just like, no one gets me. You guys literally wouldn't understand. I've been alive for 40,000 years.
I sleep in a coffin, yo.
Yeah.
Only come out at night.
Right. I did think it was weird that like the whole, and I know these don't count, but the whole Twilight vampires.
They're so whack.
Such a big thing was like they glisten, they sparkle. And I was like no, they're just pale.
And also they would be dead if they saw sunlight, so
yeah,
shut up.
But that was such a big thing of like, oh my God, you're glistening. And you're like, what?
No, he's just albino.
Yeah, like, sorry, he just has to exist at night. It's called pale. Yeah, they're a classic. I mean, I do think I will say is like a word of warning to any of the girlies out there. If you see a dude dressed as a vampire,
get out.
Especially if they're solo at a party.
Well, it depends on what kind of vampire we talking.
I just think at least like have a little caution. Because they're always going to try to get real close and they're going to say it's for the freaking costume. So just word of warning. That almost was a really ooky burp just then.
Ooky burp.
Yeah, it was pukey.
Pukey. I thought you said ooky.
I did at first because for some reason I didn't want to say pukey.
All right.
So.
Booky indeed.
Booky indeed. All right. My number 2, less Halloween-y, more just like cryptid again. And it's the Loch Ness Monster.
Classic.
Do I believe in this creature? There's zero shot. Honest to God, though, if they're like, oh my God, it's real, it would change my life 0%.
What is it? Is it at the Great Lakes or is it out in Europe?
I feel like it's here, but then I also feel like
I swear it's in like Norway.
Yeah, like I feel like it's everywhere. So I don't really know where like the origin apparently was. But I feel like there's sighting or like spotting literally everywhere. So
they don't seem too evil. They seem pretty chill.
Oh yeah, I think they're just like, yo, I'm like literally just let me be.
They're not like eating anybody, so
no. That's
cool.
Yeah, so I guess if they came to be, then that's fine. It's just a classic. It's not like one that I'm super passionate about, but I feel like you can't have like a creature list without them.
Maybe it was a little too high. Maybe you should have swapped him and the witches.
I absolutely should have done some swapping, and hindsight is 2020. But yeah, pretty harmless, but a classic. Again, I wish I looked up how big they're supposed to be.
They have to be massive.
Yeah.
Like
also,
dinosaur.
I was just gonna say, wait, what if it was just a freaking dino?
I mean, crocodiles are dinosaurs.
Right. So maybe I do think they're real. It's just a freaking dino.
The Nephilim.
The Nephilim? Wait, no, I forgot. Richie said it first. The Nephilim. Whoa. To this day, I don't know what the frickin' Nephilim is because
They're just giants.
Well, I hate that
giants.
clown.
And you know what? I think the Nephilims built the pyramids.
Oh!
That's the only logical explanation.
Mystery solved.
Boom.
So, happy frickin' Halloween.
Now I just saved you hours of watching Ancient Aliens.
Yeah. And for that, they should thank you. Like, genuinely.
That is... Oh, God.
It's a painful watch.
I used to watch this shit out of that when I was a kid. It was
That's
on
honestly
History Channel.
So cute, though, to think of you watching that.
I was like, yo, like, religion's all just aliens. I'd like be at school, be like, they're just aliens, dude. You gotta watch this show. It's on the History Channel.
That's
like,
the
dude,
cutest
shut
thing
up.
I've ever heard.
They're all like, dude, have you seen that guy's freaking hair? Shut up.
I wish we knew each other during this era. You would have hated me, but I wish we did. But anyways, Loch Ness. I guess you're real. I changed my opinion in a matter of 45 seconds.
Yep.
So.
All right, number 1. Let's wrap it on up because I'm losing steam and before the freaking computer crashes again.
Low-key so nervous about that this whole ep.
Number 1, Sully and Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. Are you freaking kidding me?
That's such a good one.
The best monsters of all time.
Oh my
God. By
God.
far.
One of these characters ties into my number 1. I won't say it just yet. But I just think I solved the mystery. But yeah, they are the best. I love when Boo calls him Mikazuki. My mom says that all the time. Shocking. Oh my God, those movies are so good.
And then Monsters University was everything we wanted it to be. They didn't blow it.
I really like that as your number 1. That's really sweet. In the friendship dynamic, which one are you and which one am I?
I don't know. We're both Mike.
Really?
I don't know.
I guess, yeah, we both are like different aspects of Mike.
In your head, you think I'm Sully, but I'm not.
No, you're not. I would I guess knee jerk, I'd be like, because I'm so Mike. That obviously by default, but you really aren't Sully. I'm the freaking lady that's like, I'm watching you.
Watching you, Wazowski.
And he is Boo.
Oh, yeah, he is all in on Boo.
Yep. Oh my God. Well, I really like that one. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
The way that I feel like mine ties it in. So my number 1 is Bigfoot.
Sick.
I'm pretty sure Sully was just Bigfoot, low-key.
Whoa, he was just a blue Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I mean, they did encounter the Yeti man.
So, 2 mysteries solved in 1 ep. But yeah, Bigfoot, I kind of don't care if he's real. Could he be?
I think he used to be real.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Was real.
I mean,
still is real? Maybe.
I do like people that are very adamant about Bigfoot. They're always really fun.
Dude, the one guy that claims that he lives with lover with a Bigfoot.
Yeah, let's stop with that. You can say you're fans. Oh, sorry, I'm just sorting through our stickers. You can say you're fans of things. Don't say you're the lover of Bigfoot.
Dude, that guy is so out of his head. But the thing is, though, the lady's out of her head too.
Yes.
So there's got to be some weird little truth to this.
No, I just think mentally ill people find other mentally ill people.
That's fair.
Because I'm like, your partner, your companion, or whatever the frick they are, tells you he, seriously, be so for real. I'd be like, Aunt Janice, come on. And, yeah. But I think it's fun. I do think it's a little... Some people can take it a little far. But I think Bigfoot's probably real. It's probably Sully from Monsters, Inc.
I think a lot of people think they just saw Bigfoot and really they just saw, a grizzly bear on its hind legs.
Yes.
I bet that's 90% of the sightings.
For real. I'm like, it could have been, yeah, whatever. But you know what? It's Hallows week, so like, let's just have some fun.
So do you believe or not?
I think I wouldn't say it's crazy. Like, the concept probably was real at some point. I don't know if he's actively chilling on the earth now, but I would say I believe that probably at some point, yeah, in history. I don't think he's as like big today, but
I mean,
again, if they were like, no, confirmed sighting, we just interviewed him, I'd be like, okay, doesn't change my life at all.
I mean, if he's real, like being deep in the woods out in like the Pacific West, like Northwest woods, it wouldn't be that crazy to think that he's like staying away from humanity. Like it wouldn't be that hard for him to.
No, I don't think
stay
it's
out of sight.
That absurd. Do I like?
Especially if there's only like 5 of them out there.
Right. Sure. Like.
But also, if there's only like 5 of you, like things are gonna get a little weird once you start inbreeding and whatnot.
Yeah.
Down the lineage.
For sure.
And again, I don't know how inbreeding works among the animal kingdom.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not. This is not my forte.
No, it gets a little detrimental for us.
Yeah.
And the royal families.
Well, yes. But sure, I guess my vote is Bigfoot's real. All of them are real, so.
The old Sam Squanch.
No. Yep.
It's Trailer Park Boy reference.
Oh, I've only seen like 2 minutes of an episode once.
You're missing out.
Yeah.
That show is madness.
I bet.
So stupid. So good.
I will give it a shot. I do not think I'll like it.
You will. Okay. You will. We need to watch Letterkenny because apparently it's like Canadian. It's honestly like Canadian Trailer Park Boys, but apparently I think Craig McMorris, the pro snowboarder that's on the bomb hole sometimes, he'll co-host. I think he's in it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, then we should definitely give it a watch.
I have to watch it now.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
Go watch Letterkenny, everyone.
For real. Honorables.
Yep. The Yeti.
Nice.
The Demigorgon from Stranger Things. The Blob.
The Blob?
Yeah, The Blob.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. Godzilla.
Nice.
Damn, that's the shortest honorable mentions I've ever had.
It's okay. Because I'm worried.
My other ones you mentioned: Bigfoot, New Jersey Devil.
Oh, okay.
Loch Ness Monster. Like we covered it.
Okay, I'm gonna speed through my couple just because I'm nervous about the computer. A Cyclops.
Of course.
Banshee.
Minotaur.
Yep. We talked about zombies, mummy, chupacabra.
Oh yeah.
Goblins. And the Goat Man.
The Goatman.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Sick.
Well, everyone, I hope you've had a wonderful Hallows week.
Yep. When did
sleepy time?
I'm just petered out. When do people celebrate Hell weekend? Is it this weekend or
technically it probably was last, although
I swear I didn't see any stories or anything of people doing shit.
Maybe
they better be going in this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this weekend because I guess it falls on a Thursday. I did see some from last weekend, but that was people like from back home.
I guess I did see some. My brother.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I guess both.
That feels too early.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd rather just do it.
If it was on like the Monday, maybe, but.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, we're all pootered and petered.
Pootered and petered indeed.
So, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloweener.
Bonjour.
Yep.
S'il vous plaît.
Bingo. So. Gamble with a goose and don't bet snake eyes.
Amen. Croissant.
The plan.
The plan.